Hi, my name is Sebastian and I'm a visual artist combining videos and photography into ones on my project. And today I just want to talk about camera that changed a little bit, how I portray everyday photography lately. And yeah, for some time I was looking for a camera that is pretty compact but still have this mood in the pictures, and I was looking into Fuji, into smaller Sony cameras. First I was testing Sony Air X100 first version. I mean, it's pretty nice compact camera you can easily put into your pocket, and it actually shoots really nice pictures, but I just didn't feel the mood. I didn't feel how you operate this type of cameras, and just I felt it's not way for me. Then I found Fuji Xt10. This is how you turn the camera on. It's like turning the lens and it's working. But again, it still didn't feel like normal manual camera that I'm used to. Then I found this one. This is Fuji Film Xt10. That was game changer. I own this camera for over a month. Yeah, if you compare to my Sony, it doesn't look that smaller. I mean, of course, this is different lens, but it is smaller. You just see it when you have it in your hand and hold it, and well, the image quality from it, I can really push it. Even that's camera have, I don't know, probably 10 years old. Let me check. It works beautifully. The image quality is amazing. I don't spend too much on the post-production. I made some presets for the camera and I work on them, and the quality is just amazing. Then if you are primarily starting photography, I would pick this one as your first camera if you never tried it. Even if you are a photographer and you are looking for something for everyday carry, this is just perfect. I mean, of course it doesn't have this flip out screen, you can't do 4K videos and stuff like that, but now we're talking about photography only. This camera, I would say, made me to love photography once more, or in different way. I like to capture my everyday things. I like to have it with me. I just want to take pictures almost every day, and I found it fun. It's not like this creative project that you have everything planned. It's a bit different. This one is just like for my personal use, but still, if I don't have my Sony with the other lenses, I will be able to shoot even campaign with it. If it's outdoor and doesn't really need external lights, this camera will do the job. I know it's like 16 megapixels, but do you really need more for like digital use? Probably not. The like dynamic range, I pushed this camera quite a lot and it works perfect. How noise behave, I mean, I shoot mainly on ISO 200, 400 on this one. Works well. I mean, and also it's like nice kind of party camera because you have this flash built in, and then when you use it, it gives you this 90s vibes or like old school vibes with this on top camera flashes. This camera like gives you a lot of opportunities, and I think people who want to start photography, it's very good thing to buy. People who are already photographers but they looking for something for every day, this and probably this X100, it's perfect option. But this gives you like more flexibility, because for example for me 35 millimeter is not very like my favorite type of lens. I actually like tighter lenses. Then for me like 100 was kind of, I consider it, but overall I felt like this will not work for me. If like Fuji will have a version with a 50mm lens, then probably that will be better. Yeah, even for someone who is just not into photography that much, but if you just want this moody type of look with the camera and just shoot JPEG, you can put everything on automatic in this camera and then pick the presets, and your picture will stand out from like iPhone photos. Yeah, also when I was looking for the camera, I didn't really search for something that is clinical. And in my opinion, Fuji doesn't have this clinical look that, like, when I shoot Sony, for example, and sometimes when I have Canon in my hand, it just feels almost clinical. The lenses are extremely sharp, everything is just beautiful, but it just doesn't have this mood in it. And this camera, I would say, is more moody, and I prefer the image that this little camera captures than my Sony. Yeah, it's something in it. I can't really explain it. It's just something in the Fuji look that I really enjoy to look at. And I really hope to try more Fuji cameras in future for some projects I'm doing. Then probably I will do more reviews with Fuji cameras if I have possibility to use them. But yeah, this is the perfect vintage camera to use. Then I hope you enjoyed this review and you were hesitating to buy this camera. Now you shouldn't. It's just like perfect everyday stuff. You will enjoy using it for sure.